former Mayor Larry Guidi and thanked him for paving the way for his company to move into Hawthorne after heavy opposition. The next day, former Guidi announced at his State of the City address in 2007 that SpaceX will be moving into Hawthorne, our great city of Hawthorne, to create thousands of new jobs. Having vision through great oppositions shows a true testament of leadership. Larry, please stand. In regards to our public safety concerns, I have had a special meetings with our chief, Vager. He's a very special man. And between the chief and the HPOA, we developed a plan to bring the city together, not just as individuals, but make a stronger police force. We committed to hiring 10 new officers over the next 9 months and increasing that diversity on our police department. Chief Vager, please stand. But we need to invest more resources inside our police department. So today, I'm making a motion to bring back the South Bay WIB, which is assistance our officers with police cadet programs, which kept our parks and our corners safer, at not to mention, gave us additional $2.5 million into our general budget. The South Bay WIB has hired nearly 36 people currently working inside City Hall. The South Bay WIB is an organization that has been around for 30 years and has created thousands of jobs throughout the South Bay. So I want to thank Jan Vogel for all that he has done and continue to do so through the city. Jan, please stand. When there is no vision, the people perish. Proverbs 29:18. My passionate vision to want to move this city forward is my platform for wanting to make the positive difference in the city of Hawthorne. We can all admit that change is not easy. However, it is necessary in this age where progress is highly needed. This year, we have been hit with development mandate, and the city has been asked to create additional housing when we were considered to be a very highly densely populated city. The number was significant and will only place a further burden on the city of Hawthorne. This brings me to Woodrow Wilson, and he once said, "Leadership does not harness to compromise." Leadership does not harness to compromise. You think about that for a second. Although this may be difficult to hear, sometimes there are situations in which a decision must be made. In order to help meet our development numbers and in efforts to improve in our city, I passed the ordinance 2067, which allowed existing apartments to be converted into condominiums only at an upgraded rate in exchange. This will create more stakeholders ever in the city of Hawthorne, not just renters, stakeholders, people that are investing directly into our city. Thank you. This ordinance will directly impact those young engineers at SpaceX and the surrounding companies. But this ordinance will also help individuals like a 24-year-old young engineer at Northrop Grumman that wants to buy his first piece of property. I would like to directly thank our building department, Greg McLean, who's the leader of our building department. Please stand, Greg, and the whole team. Thank you. With the support of this council, with this ordinance, was passed only in a matter of time before we could start the city to move forward in transformation in a positive way. Creating such an ordinance would brighten the future of the city of Hawthorne. In addition, shopping, dining, and entertainment are additions that we need to bring here to the city of Hawthorne. It requires hard work, team efforts, and a shared vision wanting to improve the city of Hawthorne. A genuine leader is not a search for consensus, but a motor of consensus. Together, we can create a mutual vision. That was Dr. Martin Luther King's, if you guys know that quote. Just a few days ago, I had an opportunity to sit down with the CEO of SpaceX, Gwynne Shotwell, who applauded Ordinance 2067. This will allow young engineers that work in our city to have a voice that would directly impact the decision and choices our city makes in the future. Like I said before, SpaceX will bring hiring 1,000 new employees over the next year, and it's important that our city gives them more, just a couple options to wine and dine. Last month, our council unanimously decided to invest over $11 million in our infrastructure on Hawthorne Boulevard to attract new restaurants and businesses to make our downtown corridor a destination for stakeholders and visitors. This project would not have been possible if it wasn't for the great Public Works Director, Arnie Shatbar, and his staff. Arnie, please stand. Come on, Arnie. Where's the rest of the staff? I need everyone to stand there. Thank you. I'm extremely excited moving forward what's coming up in the state legislature. We have a strong woman by the name of Autumn Burke that will lead this region to new heights. And I will be leaning on you for state funding here in Hawthorne. So know that. You'll be calling. I will call you and your mama. I'm calling. On April 27, 2014, the City of Hawthorne will be hosting its first annual First Ladies Health Initiative Day, which will provide free medical screenings. The participants will be Walgreens, Kaiser, Healthcare Partners, LA County Public Health, and Red Cross, just to name a few. Congresswoman Maxine Waters and my beautiful wife, who is 9 months pregnant, with our daughter, Bailey Hawthorne Brown, will host this event. Baby, I love you. I can't do this without you. This day isn't just about me. This day is about moving the city together as one. Thank you so much, and I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. There's still dessert and coffee and tea in the back. Thank you very, very much for everyone attending and for all the men that stood up and said they were my husband. I heard several men stood up. So thank you. Have a wonderful and blessed weekend, and we will speak again at the next event. Thank you.